have on Mike Auger with Patriot Home Inspections. And this guy is the best home inspector that I've seen out there, and I've dealt with dozens of them. Mike is very thorough, to the point. He gets things done, but he doesn't scare away buyers. Instead, he educates them, and he doesn't substantiate his fee like so many are known to do. Anyways, Mike, we're talking about pre-list home inspections. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Welcome back, and feel free to dive right in.
All right, yeah. Well, thanks for having me on. So what I'd like to talk about is, as you alluded to, the pre-list home inspection. This is an inspection where the seller would hire the home inspector to come out before they list the home. Now, when you're selling a house, most sellers have a lot of anxiety about what's the home inspector going to find. I accepted this offer for my house, and then the buyer might come back after their inspection and find maybe a bunch of things that they want repaired, or a bunch of money that they want either to make a concession for based on items that are found when the buyer's inspector comes through. And the simplest thing you can do to get rid of this is hire your own inspector before the buyer's inspector comes in. Then you can take all the items that the inspector finds. You can do one of two things with all of them. You can fix them so they don't become an issue and it won't come back on the buyer's inspection, or you can choose to disclose the item. For example, you know that the boiler is 37 years old but works fine. You can just disclose that it's old, because some buyers try to use their report as more of a negotiating tool than it's really designed for, and it can make that post-buyer inspection time very stressful. People ask for all kinds of stuff. They ask for a lot of repairs that maybe they need, maybe they don't need, but the seller getting the inspection done ahead of time basically takes all of those items right off the table. So, we encourage our, sellers to do a pre-list inspection. We do the same exact inspection that we do if somebody was buying the property, so the same items will come up on the report. And because most of our business is with buyers, we can also talk to the sellers about the kind of things that we know are going to get in the way of them selling the house. Just to give you a little example as to the value of it, even one small item that somebody maybe could fix themselves could be something that they might remedy on a Saturday afternoon, or bring in a contractor at their own schedule to remedy, and that generally would pay for my inspection, because now they don't have to worry about a buyer coming back and asking for some kind of concession. At that point, you don't have the luxury of getting a bunch of estimates, because your time schedule is now a bit constrained. So you have to maybe get these repairs done without maybe shopping around to get the best price or find the best guy to do the work.
Absolutely. For every $1 worth of repairs, $3 in credits is what the buyers are asking for. So it's a good point, Mike.
They always ask for more, because, on the other end of it, they don't want to be stuck short. They don't want to ask for 100 and find out that the contractor comes in and it's 200. So they ask for 300 to make sure. You're exactly right.
Yep.
Yeah. It's well worth it to get that inspection done well in advance, but prior to even putting it on the market, get it done.
Totally. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Especially if things like radon or mold or anything else comes up.
Or in mass, the Title V.
The Title V, you have to do that ahead of time, right?
Yep.
But
a lot of your more savvy brokers are doing the pre-list inspections. The only thing that I can see is you'll hear from some people, we're afraid to find stuff.
Yeah.
But you're certainly better off finding it before you list the house and knowing about it than finding it by surprise after you already have an offer and you've already gone through the negotiation, you've already taken your house off the market because it's pending, and then find something that makes you start the process all over again. And then you've wasted a whole bunch of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And money.
Yeah, and money.
Yeah.
Yep. So good. So
that's basically the long and short of the pre-list inspection. So I recommend everybody that's going to sell a house have me come through, or have a quality inspector go through, check the house out, and then go through the report with your listing agent, and they'll determine what type of things maybe you should fix and what type of things maybe you should just disclose. Because you don't get all your money back if you spend $2,000 fixing the house. You just smooth out the negotiation at the other end of it.
That's right. And they can check out homeinspectorri.com. That's homeinspectorri.com. Or you can call Mike Auger direct at 401-578-4878.